Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Big thank you for your continued support. The support you're giving this platform is commendable, and I really thank you so much. I have nothing to pay you, but only to say asanteni sana. Moses Kuria, a casualty in William Ruto's government, now a fired CS, jobless, at home, feeding cows, is releasing his clearance certificate in 20 months. He is releasing this clearance certificate to William Ruto to tell him, as much as you fired me, I am competent enough than you may never have thought. I am sure the clearance certificate, unajua imeandikwa, there's something I want us to borrow from here. Not borrowing, yani, there's something I want us to understand. Moses Kuria yako hapa, kwa hizo official Twitter account, ametengeneza hapa certificate, iko na zile vitu ambazo alifanya katika serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, na hapo juu ameandika clearance certificate in just 20 months. So meaning what? He is telling Ruto, I need a clearance certificate. Hata kama ulinifaya, nilikufanyia kazi, nipatie clearance certificate depending on what I did for you. I think that is a message. This is a coded message from Moses Kuria to William Ruto. Anaambia Moses Kuria number one, anaambia William Ruto number one, in your government, I initiated establishment of county aggregation and industrial park in all 47 counties and publicly launched them in Busia, Narok, Laikipia, Meru, Kajiado, Bungoma, Mombasa, Garissa, Kisii, Nyamira, Homa Bay, Siaya, Migori, Vihiga, Kakamega, and Trans Nzoia. And he says, the industrial parks will eventually provide jobs for Gen Zs, maximize farmers' incomes, and bring in foreign exchange. That is number one. Number two, I initiated lease allocation to mega investor for development of special economic zones in Dongokundu and Naivasha that will create over 50,000 Gen Z jobs and raise manufacturing contribution to GDP from 7% to 20%. Number three, I pushed for budgetary allocation for new export processing zones in Kiambu, Murang'a, Busia, and Uasin Gishu. The first time we will have public EPZs outside Athi River, and that will create 200,000 jobs for Gen Zs and raise our export to GDP ratio from 10% to 30%. Four, I initiated bilateral trade agreement with USA, EU, and the UAE. Number five, I led investment promotion missions in the Gulf Cooperation Council member states, USA, Indonesia, South Korea, and United Kingdom in the quest to increase foreign direct investments from $500 million to $10 billion. Sorry. 6. I visited 12 African heads of state as President William Ruto special envoy on Africa trade integration. 7. I established the export and investment promotions levy to discourage unnecessary imports, a move that saved Kenya 20 million Kenyan shillings foreign exchange on clinker imports and 100 billion on steel billets imports and expansion of local furniture manufacturing by Gen Zs like Murage wa Modern Furniture Pacific. 8. I established a National Investment Council headed by the President to unlock challenges to investors. 9. I initiated the engineering and commercialization of the National Youth Service with a view to increasing intake to 100,000 Gen Zs by 2027. 10. I initiated expansion of Huduma Kenya to all 290 constituencies and established Huduma Express for premium services, private sector services through a PPPP Huduma Express super app and self-service kiosks. 11. I initiated the transformation of the Kenya school government into the African school government that will also host the Global Center for Adaptation, Center for Green Finance, and the Harvard Kennedy Africa Leadership Institute. In this clearance certificate, to my own view, Moses Kuria is trying to lecture William Ruto that even if you fired me, I was competent and I can produce a record that I used to help you in your government. That is why he has sat down and put on paper 11 achievements, according to him, not according to Kakasungura, according to him, 11 achievements he purportedly did while he was a CS in William Ruto's government. Now, this is a message to Ruto. Sasa hapo kando ameandikia Ruto message. And this is what Moses Kuria is writing to William Ruto. Let me see. Kidogo tu. Ndio hii hapa. The record speaks for itself. Huyo sasa anaambia Ruto. The record speaks for itself with lots of satisfaction. I go home with my head high, proud of my contribution to my motherland. Siasa wewe. Yaani wewe ungefikiria kwamba Moses Kuria angetoka serikali ya Ruto? Kuna time wewe kama Mkenya ungefikiria kwamba siku moja in Ruto's government Moses Kuria ataongea kama outsider? Kweli power is transient. Kweli things change. Kweli tables turn. Once you get an opportunity, please serve the people with humility. When you get space, either in church, in your office, anywhere, I beseech you, serve people with a lot of dignity. Sasa nasema hapa, nahitaji mtu anitranslate hii. Amesaini hapo chini akasema, Honorable Moses Kuria, kaba mwena wangai. God bless Kenya. Hiyo translation ya kaba mwena wangai ndio the same as God bless Kenya. Now, Moses Kuria had an opportunity to build his legacy. Moses Kuria sold his party to William Ruto. Moses Kuria sold his allegiance to William Ruto. He sold everything to join William Ruto. Moses Kuria is now jobless. Moses Kuria is now speaking from the bush. But anyway, you never know. Maybe Ruto will consider him somewhere. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.